Blog Talk Radio.
And welcome. Legal Name Fraud Radio. Me. All right. Where are we going to go tonight? I figured we'd do a little phonics and try to break people out of this rut-programmed linguistic trap that they're caught in, seeing only the literal in the most literal way, where the creational world only opens up when you get beyond that. So we'll do a little bit of that tonight just to illustrate its absolute importance in your own awakening. You're not going to see creation until you do this. It's a fact. I didn't see it until I did. That's a fact. It's just a fact. And you can accept it or not. That's entirely up to you. Your beliefs are your beliefs, and please carry on and keep asking the same stupid questions that I kept asking myself and finally figured out a way to answer them. Oh, yeah, within, that thing. Taking care of the all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of truth. Yeah, there's a big one. Yeah, that's kind of where you start. You start with yourself. And you'll see by the time you're done with it, you end there too. It's a full circle within yourself. Little post to give you an example. Let's just get that approved. There we go. Welcome to the group. It's not really a group per se, but a gathering, whatever. We're independent thinkers, and kind of share the same ideas. no contracts and no taken for granted, no liens on each other, you know. It's where you get to lean on yourself. And that's the tough one for most of humanity. Give you an example. Yes, indeed, the world is waking up. But just be careful with what you contract with. The world is waking up to what? Okay, Ghana News. Introduced death penalty for corrupt officials. Citizen Kofi. Renowned entrepreneur. Dr. Kofi Amoa. Well, I know this guy's pure legal namer. He's got an elevated sense of himself, thinks he's a doctor. He's even got the tie around the collar, you know, the noose around his neck, you know, spewing garbage. Introduced death penalty for corrupt officials. Well, geez, Kate, why is that a problem for these bad guys? Well, I'll tell you why it's a fucking problem. Judge not, lest ye be judged. Let the dead carry out the dead. Take no part in their sacrificial ways. It's pretty simple, isn't it? Seriously, do you wish death on someone? I don't. For me, it's the destruction of evil. And whatever form that takes will destroy itself. I just simply allow it through creation. Doing the work on me. Judge not, lest you be judged. You see, the truth is this. I seek only peace and benevolence. Not a lot of peace and benevolence and, you know, hanging around a guillotine, is there? Oh, are you there for the fucking show? Yeah, I'll kill him. You know, that kind of shit? Is that really who you are? Is that the kind of vengeance you seek? You know, fuck, it's bad enough having bits of paper that you want to seek vengeance with, but really? No, I seek only peace and benevolence. Let those that seek death of another seek their own death as proclaimed clearly through the legal name worship or lack thereof. It's got nothing to do with you. It's got nothing to do with me. Step away from Babylon and stay the fuck out of her. I have no business here. Creation takes care of that. The choice we make is the only choice we choose, you see. Make eye contract makes eye contract. I don't contract their dis-eases anymore. I don't partake in it. I observe it, report it. That's it. To wish for a death penalty is saying I'd rather kill that individual than give them the opportunity to see for themselves. But here's the neat thing about creation. Evil destroys itself. And the more you want to take part in the destruction, physically take part in the vengeance and seeking and the warmongering and whoremongering, the longer you stay a part of it. Not a good idea. Don't you think? Step away. Step away. Fools. Fools. Here's a nice mirror. This was a tough one to look in for myself over the years. Figured it out, though. It's an aphorism. I thought, how fitting for today. Oops, let me just get this opened up. How fitting is this? Because this is exactly what I'm talking about. For those that cannot say okay. I'll do the or part that I did at the bottom as the objective. I like doing it back and forth, but I'll always set the objective, what to look for. Some of the stuff is really self-evident. I mean, you can see it. This is pretty self-evident, but I thought I'd expand a little bit just to make sure the right perspective is shone on this light. This is why learning to say okay is so important. It's how I check for people in control of themselves or not. Okay? Stops the heroin addicts. Yeah, the heroin addicts. Yeah, they want to fuck you. It stops the heroin addicts. Trained spotting. Sprained totting. Yeah, the child cannot walk. Easy to see the tracks in the locomotive crash. Lots of noise during every derailment. Rail on. They do like to rail on and rail on. Woo-woo! Click, 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 click. Down the tracks they go. Straight into hell. Here's the aphorism. Like here, let me get the top of it. That would be good. Do not indulge in the eccentricities of folly. Like vain, presumptuous, egotistical, untrustworthy, capricious, obstinate, fanciful, theatrical, whimsical, inquisitive, paradoxical, sectarian people. The ones that are divided into the good side and the bad side duality, where they cannot see both within themselves, to correct both within themselves. They'd rather make eye contracts and paste that on everybody else. Well, it wasn't me. Of course it wasn't. Check your mirrors, kids. Sectarian people and all kinds of one-sided persons. They are all monstrosities of impertinence. But, Kate, but, shut up. Breathe. It's a little hard to see something while you're dancing in a storm and a hurricane of emotion. The seas are all topsy-turvy while you're puking over one side or the other. They're not rainbows you're puking. All deformity of mind is more obnoxious than that of the body, because it contravenes a higher beauty. That's why I will see you as you, not the meat stick. Oh, please. What the meat stick is a representation of you and how trapped you are within the meat stick and the meat stick reality. The biggest trapped in the meat stick reality that proves absolute beyond any doubt that someone is a meat stick of meat sticks is a legal name. It's a simple trap. And it's a simple observation to see the heroin tracks on their arms of their addictions. Addicted to death, addicted to duality. You see, I can't do anything for anyone. Not a thing. I cannot do a thing for you or anyone else. That would be a trespass on your willingness to be who you are, truly are. When that trespass crosses into my reality, I'll let you know. Very, very quickly, I will let you know. And the conversation for me will always end with a simple okay. I seek peace and benevolence. And for those that want to rock those waters, well, that's a trespass on my free will choice to be in peace and benevolence. So I will reflect the storm that you are. And just as quick as the hurricane comes in and tsunami wipes you out, blue skies. Okay? There's no point in hanging around in a storm, is there? Yet who can assist such in a complete confusion of mind? Yeah, who can assist such a complete confusion of mind? Me? You? It's illegal to use a legal name. That's a legal fact. You want to play in the legal surreality. So how can I assist in the confusion of that? It's a very simple thing. There's no confusion there. Let me see. Check your mirror. Are you confused? That's because you can't accept truth. It's not because it's not true. It's because you can't accept what is true. It defies the liar logic. Where self-control is wanting, needing to get yourself into self-control is wanting, there is no room for others' guidance. If you can't control your ego, your presumptuous nature, your vanity, your untrustworthiness, your capriciousness, your obstinate, but I'm going to defend myself. No, you're defending an ego. You're defending a demon. All fanciful, theatrical, and whimsical-like. Inquisitive, The questions that need to be asked within self. If you're going to inquire anything in paper, anything, in reams, anything to crown thyself, Louis, you don't need a Joan of Arc here. That'll just end up getting burned on the stake. Where self-control is wanting, in desperate need of your own self-control, there is no room for others' guidance. So there's no way I or anyone else can help you. All we can do is tell you the truth. Legal name use is illegal and has you damned every time you do it. It says in their own books that the registrars, they're read it yesterday for you. They're telling you not to do this. It's just not oh yeah, it's all unfolding. It's all unfolding very clearly. Instead of paying attention to other people's real derision, men of this kind blind themselves, and bind themselves, of course, with the unfounded assumption of their imaginary applause. Oh, aren't you just the clever one? Oh, look at how special you are. Quite the little star, aren't you? A star amongst what? Demons? Is that the star you want to be? Yeah, Martin Lawrence. Found him dead in a hotel room this morning. Apparently been there for days. We'll see where D. Washimoto goes with that one. Yeah. Law, rents. Law, spirit, mind, spirit, breath, mind. Law, roents. Martin. That's a bit of a mink, isn't it? Doc Martens, Piscean, speaking of doctors. Yeah. So that to me is in the anagogic, the Piscean law is dead. Duality. It must die within yourself first, though. And while you were seeking vengeance, hang the bastards! Get your guns, patriots! Let's go kill something! That kind of shit. Not much peace and benevolence there. Every so often, the blood of patriots and tyrants. Yeah, okay, asshole. Slave owner. Pedophile. Nice try, TJ. When will you get out of your fucking delusions of historical figures that are just hysterical in their insanity? When will you stop worshiping outside of yourself? When will you just simply be part of and be in creation? Of the Most High. Well, that choice is yours. Yeah, this is why it is so important to say, okay. But you're the one that has to resist that urge to continue debating a mute point. To debate, and while as arrogant as this sounds, don't debate with me where I have found truth and stand in it. I cannot move from that. I made my choice. And if there's anything and only one thing I will defend, that is the truth itself. And I will slay all dragons that come anywhere near it. You can't accept the truth. It's not my problem. That's yours. So best have a look at that. Resist that urge. I'm not here to debate anybody. I'm not here to fight anybody. Are you fucking kidding me? Have we not done that enough? My job is a simple one as far as I can see. It's just to spot lies, kill them, and knock them out. Decode this Luciferian nightmare and share the word. The nice thing about this is you can actually demonstrate this for yourself. In your own reality, in your own experience. But you have to break free of the mold and mildew of a dead world. Not lust after it. Really. Capital punishment for corrupt. Yeah, huh? Let he who is sinless pull the blade, shall we? Oh, you don't qualify, right? Yeah, neither do I. For all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of truth. God, in the biblical sense, is just gold with a silent L, that's all. And that's the in gold we trust. In God we trust. It's even put on the money. The moon eye, the worship. Coin translates into most high. One of the most high. one who is of the Most High. Ari, of the Most High. Yan, Yan, source creation. Yin, the effect of source creation. Yan is cause, yin is effect. And we've been dealing with the yin-yang for too long. It's time to go beyond yin. Go the way of Yah. The direction, choose your path. Are you pitching and rolling on the high seas? Well, better set your yaw correctly. Because if you don't know how to steer an airplane, you'll pitch and roll everywhere while you're in the storm. Best to turn right, get out of it. And then you go around it. That's when you slalom through this game. The storms aren't quite as intense as they used to be. They're only as intense as you want to make them. I just don't get involved. What's the point? You see, I'm not out looking for debates. And you will find with the vast majority of people you come into contact in your day-to-day lives, that's all they're after. That's all they've been trained to do. That's all humanity has been trained to do, is to debate, fight, kill, and murder itself. From birth. Unless somehow you were born into a different construct than I was. Seems pretty clear to me. If you're listening right now, you're in the same one. So check your now moment out and see if you're actually really here. It's about sorting yourself out. That's what this game is about. That's all I'm doing. You know, love these people. I've never made a mistake. No, of course not. You've never done anything wrong, have you? Not at all. At which point I call you a liar. I have. In the full understanding of self, knowing the true nature of myself, that wasn't my nature to do harm. That had to be trained into me. Anyone else feel that? Wait a minute. You know? Anyone else get painted with that false guilt? How the hell are you supposed to, excuse me, in a most literal sense, how are you supposed to operate in a world that has but one function? To destroy you, to feed off you. A child must be trained to kill. Maybe look at that one. You know, just say it. You got to take the time to breathe. I can't say this often enough. I really can't. That urge to breathe. Oh, when you feel it welling up in you, just breathe. I seek peace and benevolence. I'm not here to attack you. We collectively gather here to destroy the lies upon humanity that have been painted over all of us. So no, I will not cast a stone. I will not cast judgment. I will be an observer, and the choice is would do or wouldn't do. When I see the things I wouldn't do, I say, I wouldn't do that. But then that's where it ends. Creation takes it from there. I just make the observation of what I wouldn't do. And just break that spell for what it is. I don't wish death on anyone. I don't wish harm on anyone. And anyone that's out seeking vengeance against these supposed bankers and wankers and all the rest of it, you're just like them. You don't understand the power of you yet, do you? The mere acceptance of truth is all the power you need. And once you accept the truth, you realize that all the power you need is not something you really... It's not, you don't desire power, it's just there. It's like, why would you desire that which you are? It's a bit narcissistic, don't you think? A little Luciferian? Oh, I just roll with it. See the experience for what it is of the self-discovery to destroy evil once and for all within ourselves. And evil's last stronghold is here. This is it. It's the end of the road for them. This is the end of the road for evil. Cornered in one little point. If one wants to think in terms of the vastness of all that is, and then have a consideration of the size, in a literal sense, of what Earth is, you'll see just how tiny it is. So there's really not much left to do. You, on the other hand, like me, we do the work on ourselves. And the more work you do on yourself, the more you see of yourself. Here's the neat thing. When you're not so presumptive and assumptive and capricious and vain and all of these other nasty little divide and conquer things, when you finally get there, you see the world with different eyes. You see the chaos that it is. You see the fool's game and the fool's god and gold that demons chase after. So let them. Let them. Creation takes care of it the more you step into letting creation take care of it. And the more you let creation take care of it, guess what? The more responsibility you get. It's sort of like handing someone a bazooka, knowing that they'll never pull the trigger. You have the power to blow that tank up, but you walk away. You set it down and walk away. I don't need that. Creation takes care of it. Those that seek war, seek death. Those that seek death, get death. The only choice that matters at that moment is you. What is your choice? Do you seek death? Well, it's illegal to use a legal name. So it's illegal to step into the legal realm whatsoever. It's pure Luciferian construct. You're saying, I'm going along with Lucifer. Yay! I'll self-worship. I'll beat those fucking Joneses. Yeah. I'll have a bigger car and a bigger house and a bigger bank. Yeah. And don't let the wealth fool you. The money. Don't let the money fool you. It's not the money that Lou's interested in. This dark principality is not interested in the money. No. That's an effect. The only thing the evil consciousness wants of you is your agreement to be part of it. That's all. Money's just bait. It's an illusion of power. I have more money, therefore I have more power. In the Luciferian world, yeah. But it's a false power. It's a dead power. I've lost count of how many kings and queens and different points of history that I have been reviewing over the last number of weeks. I've lost count of the number of people that sought power of money, power of gold. Oh, look, they're all dead. Yeah, I guess they're not taking that with you, huh? As long as you had fun destroying people, manipulating and stealing and parasiting from them. Well, I guess that's your lot, isn't it? No. See money for what money is. It'll keep the patriots and the free man and the sovereigns all spinning in circles about things like Fed Reserve and corrupt bankers and we have to do this and oh, fuck off. Grow up. Why don't you source out the problem? Because everything humanity's doing is walking around in the illusion of cause and effect. And all of humanity has an effect to one lie. One lie that builds it all. One truth that takes it all down. It's illegal to use a legal name. That's a legal fact. So if you're still in the system, worshiping within the system, thinking you need to go to court or thinking you need to do this, you don't know who you are. You are riddled with fear. Illusional, delusional fear. That's the bluff of bluffs. That's the cliff you're getting thrown off. The cliff doesn't exist unless you build it. And that's all these monkeys have here is bluff. They play blind man's bluff. They'll come up and they'll test you to the degree that you're afraid. And then when suddenly these demons realize that you no longer are afraid of them because they don't have any power over you, the only power they have over anyone here is through the agreement to be one of their dead things. Legal is Luciferian world. That's all it is. It's just Lucifer. So lose the fur, Lucifer. So I'll tell you what they're using the Lucifer. The whore. It's stealing your very creation. Sucking the life out of your consciousness. Because you agree to it. You agree to it. So let's start with degrees, shall we? Seeing as we're going to get a little Phoenician tonight. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to fill up my coffee. I'm going to throw a tune on. And while this tune's going, you can go and get your pens and paper, your crayons and your coloring books. Because you're going to do a little fucking work tonight. Because for those that haven't really done this, you're going to do it tonight. Okay, we'll take a couple. I won't do too many. You don't have to spend a lot of time on countless words. You know, one or two is usually enough to do the trick, to break the spell, to show you how to explode a word. To slow down and breathe. Or you will end up demol-ish. Shredded man. Demolish. Just saying. All right. What are we going to play here? Yeah, nothing too long. Hey, let's do this one. Seeing as we are flying tonight, Wings of Love. I'll be right back. And when I get back, have your pens and paper ready. We'll have a bit of fun with this, okay? It's class tonight. Let's do that.
How far have we traveled to get here today? Stand face to face. Oceans are not wide enough to keep us apart. No distance too far. And somehow I found you. You have found me like an angel from somewhere above. To fall soft as a feather right into my arms from the wings of love. Blessed, I stand here before you, entranced by your smile, so lost in your eyes, knowing that this is the first day in a journey of years, one lifetime to say that here now I found you, and glad that you found me. You're an angel from somewhere above, and fell soft as a feather right into my heart from the wings of love. So know that with one journey traveled, another one begins today. Yes, you, my once in a lifetime, completes me completely always. like an angel from somewhere above, to fall soft as a feather right into my arms from the wings of love.
And we're back. Okay. Where are we going here? All right. Good suggestion is online etymology. It's etym online, ETYMONLINE.com. Okay? It's a handy little page. So I'll show you what I did years ago to start me on this journey. And here's the full circle of it. The power contained within a spell, sound itself, creation itself. You control the sound, you control creation. And in order to control the sound, you must control what? The mind, someone's mind. You see, while humanity has been duped into waging war after war, with masses upon masses of people slaughtering each other for who knows how long. That's easy to do if you control the thoughts of all. So where's the power? In the size of the army or in the size of the thought? If you're going to be sold into a shitty idea and you buy it, well, buyer beware, caveat emptor. Yeah? And that's what humanity has been duped into. Mind control. It's a war for the mind, the spirit itself. And this Luciferian construct has done a wonderful job of convincing the benevolent innocents to murder each other by treating everything as normal. Have a look around this planet. Right across it. The whole plane of existence. Have a look at it. What do you have? A bunch of talking heads talking about who they're going to blow up next and what place they're going to invade and who's getting slaughtered and who's getting murdered, and all there is a bunch of fucking coffins everywhere and crying people. And legal name says that's okay. You're part of it. Bulletproof. Read the essay. That's the truth. You will not be able to debate that with me. It's an impossibility. You cannot debate the truth once the truth is found. The only one you can debate there is you. Debate that within yourself and why you want this reality to persist or not. Legal name says you're fucking peachy with it. I'll just go on and, Kato Gaia, she's full of shit. And, go ahead, knock yourself out. You can have all the opinions you want. And I always know that it's an opinion, because you'll include me somehow in it. Which is kind of silly, because you don't know me. We've never met. How the fuck can you have an opinion of me? You didn't walk every step I walked. How can you have an opinion of me? In the same way, I don't have an opinion of you. All I have is an observation of what you're doing, and there's no opinion required there. It's what it is, right? Bob hit Billy in the face with a baseball bat. What's my opinion? Bob hit Billy in the face with a baseball bat. Bob showed his actions. No judgment. There's no need. It's just not something I would do. Pretty simple, isn't it? And then, of course, Bob and Bill end up in court. Fighting each other. Instead of just realizing that wasn't a good thing, Bob. Maybe you should sort that out within yourself. And Billy, did you provoke that? Were you in some sort of debate with Bob to make him angry, where you should have just walked away out of range of the baseball bat and the hate and weren't you strong enough to do that? This is not turning and running, people. This is standing. and not standing for any bullshit. Yeah, whatever. Go ahead. You guys want to go out and execute each other and everything. That's what demons do. You go ahead. You knock yourselves out. All right. So let's go to degree. This was an early one. Spelled literally D-E-G-R-E-E. Okay? You can pop that into the Etym Online, or Online Etymology is the dictionary. All right? I've posted the link enough times. If you haven't saved it, fuck you. Go looking for it. I just gave it to you anyway. All right? Degree as a noun. Oh, funny how the gray matter shows up here. It always does. This was an early one. This is one of the first ones I tracked. Degree. Agree, degree. Agree to or not. Agree to step. Grade. Degrade. Degree. Degree or degree is of step. Degree is to down step. So the noun version of degree in the literal dictionary of etymology, remember this is the literal layer. This is only the surface. We're going to get way deeper than this. It comes from early 13th century, from Old French degré, 12th century, which means a step of a stair. Stairway to heaven. Okay? Pace, P-A-C-E, to walk. Well, passe, we'll get into that. Passe composé, yeah. Pace, passe, depends how you pronounce it. Degree of relationship, academic degree, rank, status, position, said to be from, oh look, vulgar Latin, degradus, or degradus, a step, to degrade us, yes. From late Latin, degradare. From Latin, de, meaning down, see de, hyphen, plus gradus, step, see grade. Yeah, down step. But wait a minute. If it's how can anything be a degree going up? It's a down step. So that's what you can do with all your degrees, doctors and lawyers, and all your little degrees hanging on the wall, all your little step down from heavens, yeah. Those for me in an observational position are simply an observation of I know who you are. I know where you are based on what? What you tell me? No. What you show me? Yes. Silence is gold in reality. By one's actions, one is known. If one has put a degree on their wall because they went through a program called school indoctrination to get a step down, a degree, it's on the wall. The writing's on the wall. Is that obvious enough for you, or did you miss the degree that they have hanging on their wall, doctor? Where's the judgment there? I'm not judging anything. I'm just looking at it for what it is. It tells me everything I need to know. Someone that has stepped down into the Luciferian construct. That's it. It's got nothing to do with that individual. I have no opinion of them other than what they showed me. It's not an opinion then. It's an observation. There's no judgment there. It's just an observation. It's got nothing to do with me. You don't see a fucking degree hanging on my wall, do you? So what's your opinion of me with no degrees on the wall? Well, I know my opinion of me. I don't need degrees. I burn hot enough. Best to be immeasurable in the temperature thing, you know? Most modern senses date from Middle English, from notion of a hierarchy of steps, meaning a grade of crime is 1670s, that of a unit of temperature is from 1727. The division of the circle into 360 degrees was known in Babylon and Egypt. Gives you an indication of how low down 33rd degree Mason is, huh? Yet they will classify that as a climbing up. Oh yeah, all of these ancient schools and the real truths have been corrupted. It was very easy to corrupt men. All they needed to do was throw some money at them. It's easy to control someone. Well, a demon always has a price. You just have to determine whether you have a price or not. Is there a price on your head? If you got a legal name, there is. It's a very finite price on your head. A set value. Satanic value. There's no arguing that. How about graduation? Graduation. Still stepping down, are we? Early 15th century in alchemy. A tempering, a refining of something to a certain degree. Measurement according to the 4 degrees of equality. Oh, isn't that interesting? 4 faces of man. From graduate. Another noun. General sense, noun is no one. Okay? Another no one. You're another no one. Graduation. General sense of a dividing into degrees is from 1590s, meaning action of receiving or giving an academic degree. Oh, yeah. It's from early 15th century in reference to the ceremony where a degree is given. 3rd degree, intense interrogation by police. Yeah, well, they're pretty low on the rung, eh? Getting the 3rd degree, are you? Well, yeah. Out of 360 degrees, I don't think they've climbed very high, do you? At least that tells you where you are. There's your 3% of the DNA not used right there. 97% has been shut down. Yeah, you got to get past the legal name to start climbing up those other parts. Right? As soon as you get the demons out of your way, you're not going to, racing down the streets in a car and, threatening people with it. And you're just using a car to go from here to there. Whatever transpires between here and there is your full responsibility, being in full control of that car. I'm pretty sure about what I do. I have no insurance, no unsure mind. It's the choice of self, people. All these little indoctrinations that humanity has suffered from for so long. Well, you better get a driver's license, yeah. And all of these things are just more distractions of the most simple truth of all, convincing you to not be you in as many ways as possible. To make you a driver's license, to make you a passport, to make you a bank account, to make you a business, to make you a meat stick, to make you dead. Have a look at all the layers. They're everywhere. Every piece of paper illusion that was put out there in front of you, money included, all of it, is just something to tell you that how far away from you are you? The only thing that changes that reality is your intent. The tools that you have available to you, are you using them for good or for evil? You see, you are both good and evil. You have the potential of great benevolence and great evil. Go ahead and look inside yourself. I mean, anyone that's going along with executing somebody, that's pretty fucking evil as far as I can tell. Don't go along with that. I see that as a pitiful outcome of a very sick Luciferian mind. Evil will destroy itself, so let the good doctor in Ghana murder some people, because that's what he seeks. That's what he wishes for. Nothing to do with me. I wouldn't do that. Would make more sense just to have peace, wouldn't it? Yeah, that's what I thought. No one gets executed there. So there's your 3rd degree Mason, cop. Funny. That's as far as my dad got in the Masons, 3rd degree. Yeah, intense interrogation by police, 1900. Probably a reference to the 3rd degree of a master Mason in Freemasonry. Yeah, 1772. The conferring of which included an interrogation ceremony. 3rd degree as a measure of severity of burns, most severe. Oh yeah, that's the most severe burn on your soul. You got to get past the 3rd degree, kids. It's easy. Legal name use is illegal. And any of these 3rd degreeers that come anywhere near you, you give them that 3rd degree. It's illegal to use a legal name. It's actually more illegal to aid and abet somebody into a crime, and that's what you're doing. Have a nice day. It's more polite than saying, fuck off. But that's effectively what you're saying in the spiritual sense. Fuck off, demon. Go play somewhere else. It's illegal to use a legal name. Now, you're going to have an option there with the individual. If you encounter these entities, they have a choice then. You told them the truth. It's illegal to use a legal name. Now, someone that's claiming to be law enforcement, you just handed them their ass. Because it is. It's illegal. More ways than I care to count. Only matters that it's illegal in one way. To make it illegal at all, yes? Killing somebody's illegal, yeah? Well, how's that shown? Well, you kill somebody. Not a good idea. Legal name is illegal. It's not your contract. Your third-party interloping on somebody else's contract. That's illegal. Same as killing somebody. Same as stealing from somebody. Same as raping somebody. Same as parasiting. Same as impertinence. Obstinacy. Lust. Capriciousness. All of these things. It's very easy to spot the evil in the one lie. The game is over at that point. And that's the only rock you need to stand on. And it is as nonchalant as it's illegal to use a legal name. Have a nice day. Bye. And off you go. And they'll play the blind man's third-degree bluff with you. Sorry. When you got to bust it straight. You got to bust it straight. And I'm sitting here with a royal flush. Because in that moment, you flash your hand. Royal flush. It's illegal to use a legal name fraud. What do you got? Pair of twos? Yeah, two of spades, start digging. Two of clubs, start beating. I don't even care if you have the two of diamonds or the two of hearts, because until you put that all together, you'll never be infinite. Yeah. Third degree is a measure of severity of burns of the spiritual nature. To be a third-degree Mason in the legal name is a legal game. Is attested from 1866 from French, 1832, in American English, as a definition of the seriousness of a particular type of crime. The least serious type is recorded. It is recorded from 1865. Round about the time Appomattox. Yeah. Apomatics. Arithmetics. Arithmetics. Methane. Ass gas. Oh yeah, Mama's just looking to fart these days, isn't she? Lots of methane to let go of there. Master's degree, another no one. Noun. Late 14th century. That's phonics, by the way. No one, no, N-O. No, not a chance. One in French. No one. Okay, so look at the nouns and pronouns. For no one. A legal name is a pronoun. For no one. I am standing for no one. One who is not of creation and truth. Lucifer. Okay, be a fucking nobody then. Well, better to be a nobody than a no one. Don't you think? Master's degree, no one. There's your degrees on the wall, people. Burn them. Late 14th century. Originally a degree giving one authority to teach in a university. From master. Oh, look. Another no one. In its general sense of man of learning. Early 13th century. A teacher. Sorry, I don't need a degree to learn. And, you know, as far as I know, you guys didn't need a degree to teach me anything, and you taught me a lot. Matter of fact, this reality taught me everything I know, so that would be you. Thanks. You don't have a degree in that, do you? Good. I didn't think so. I don't look for degrees, because if I see a degree on your wall, I know what temperature it is. That's Fahrenheit 451. You're fucking burned up in the books of the dead Anubis. Anu, heart, biz, duality, the heart of duality. Registrar's book is the equivalent of the Book of the Dead, Anubis. So you will decide within yourself which master, true master, you serve. the one of the Luciferian legal name construct, reality, murder, death, kill them all game that the patriots, free men, cops, lawyers, armies, governments, anyone that seeks vengeance of any kind at all is in that group. Are you of them? Are you of Babylon? Or are you spending a little time searching within yourself? And of course, once you see this within yourself, you share it with others. Is that that's what I'm doing. I'm studying my betterment degree to make betterment, a better mind, bitterment, a welcome mind within my reality. You see, this is my world as it is yours, my creation as it is yours, within self. So welcome to my world. If you enjoy truth and the reality of what truth is, and accepting all of creation as perfection, which it is, then welcome to my world. It's not mine. It's just where I live. It's more of a colloquialism. Welcome to my world. But it's not my world. It's just my world. You make your world whatever your world is, because you still say the same as I. Well, that's my world too. Well, yes, of course it is. Or it's not. How many more of these? Let me see if there's any good ones here. Yeah, Polaroid. All of these things that show up when you look for the word degree. All of these correlated words. They're all connected. See, that's why I love etymology, especially this site, because when you look for one word, it shows all of the related ones that connect to it. Degree, bet you didn't know it, equated with titration, another no one. In chemistry, the establishment of a standard strength or degree of concentration of a solution, 1864. Noun of action from titrate. Oh, titrate, verb. Let's have a little scope on that one. It's one I haven't seen. I like looking at things I haven't seen yet. Titrate, 1854, with the suffix ate, A-T-E, plus French titrer from titre, standard title. Also, fineness of alloyed gold. See title. Let's follow the trail. Excuse me, just to see what legal name really is. Worship, Lucifer worship. Title, another no one. You got any titles? Are you a no one? Yeah? Yeah? Yeah, I didn't think so. Mr., Mrs., Ms., please. Captain of the air, huh? Your you wanker. Yeah, titillating, isn't it? Circa 1300, inscription or heading, just like on a tombstone. Tomb, book, stone, the book of your life. You don't want to be writing a tombstone, do you? Legal name says you are. You got one, it's already a stone with your name written on it. You want to erase that stone from creation, then you better erase the legal name ID at all. And I could get into the how to be in and not of Babylon bit, but I'm more concerned with you understanding that you got a choice to make, or not. Again, I have no opinion on this. What you do with your reality is what you fucking do with your reality. None of my business. You make me your business, then you're going to find a brick wall of truth. And it's easy to spot a demon. They're the ones still dealing with legal. They're the ones stealing with legal and legal names and titles and thinking they have to be in court and thinking this, that, the other. Yes, well, that is a very profound statement for those that are, oh, what do I do, Kate? What do I do? Well, I'm telling you what to do. Be not of her. Be not Babylonian. Because the only trick this one-trick pony donkey up the ass has got is getting you in any way, shape, or form to be that legal name or any legal name. Well, other than Jane Doe-755. They don't like that one. That's the fucking ace of aces right there. That one closed the door last year completely. Okay. But you're the one that has to make this choice. title, circa 1300, inscription or a heading from Old French, title, or title, whatever the fuck pronounce it, doesn't matter, it's all spells to me. From Old French, title or chapter of a book. Yes, you are. You're a title, a chapter in the book of Anubis, registrar book. And I know you're subject, because you are a subject to Lucifer. And you're subjected to all manner of whatever Lucifer decides. As long as you go along with it, you're going to get reamed. And I'll tell you, if you're getting reamed, you're not the one doing the reamsing. You're not the one being crowned there. If you look through history, you'll see the anagogic of that's where kings were crowned in France. Reams. Yeah. Don't let them ream you out. And they will. Title or chapter of a book. Position. Legal permit. Interesting. 12th century modern French titre by dissimulation. Oh. And in part from Old English, titul. Both from Latin titulus, or inscription, label, ticket, placard, heading, honorable appellation, title of honor, of unknown origin. Oh yeah, well. Love these unknown origins. It's very easy to spot these things. It's all in the sound. Meaning, name of a book, play, etc. Oh look, name of a book, a title. Wonder what the subject is. Legal name. Mr. or Mrs. legal name. So there's the name of your book, the title. Why do you think they still want to continue calling someone Mr. or Miss or Mrs. in a court? As long as they have the title, they can make up whatever fucking subject they want. So if you're going to play the game, don't give them a title. And if you give them a title, Ms. Jane Doe -755. There's the title and the subject of the book right there. Read that one, mofo. Oh, right, you can't, because that's right, you'd have to defend it and expose your entire system. I know, it just cuts your nuts right the fuck off, doesn't it? Zink! Eunuch. The sense of name showing a person's rank. Oh, yeah, go ahead, use one. You're pretty rank. You stink to the fucking high heavens. In English, is first attested 1580s. There's that 1500s again. Yeah, lots of that going on. Sports championship since attested from 1913. Imagine that. Originally in lawn tennis. Oh yeah, they're mowing your tennis. Hence, Titleist. A fucking golf ball. 1913. Title as the verbe. The truth in the spirit breath being the verb. Title, to furnish with a title. Oh yeah. If you are furnished with a title, that's your verbe. That's your action, your verb. Your silence is golden, mime. You show me through your actions and your choices. I merely have to walk into your home, and I will know everything I need to know about you. You don't have to say a word to me. I don't need the devil in the details. Oh, I got that degree at Stanford I don't care. I'm fucking interested in your literal monkey chatter. You're the one deceived into a literal world. You're not seeing the true purpose of your own life. Why did you do that? What was the real purpose there? And was that purpose somehow derailed through a systemic system? Someone that chose to be a healer. Well, you better get your doctorate in that. Better go to med school and get all poisoned up and all the rest of it. Again, it's all Luciferian worship. It's a dead world. You're walking around trying to heal the dead here. How's that worked out so far? What is a doctor? Someone that's supposed to heal someone into health. Geez, has anyone ever died from that? Ever died at all? Not much good of a doctor, is it? Fucking witch doctors. Yeah, it's Lucifer's vain attempt at trying to keep the bodies alive as long as possible, to feed as long as possible. As long as they own your mind, they own your soul. As long as your soul is owned, well, don't worry. Don't worry, you'll be non-existent anyway. It's a bit of a degrading thing. Stairway to heaven goes up and what? Yeah, that's right, down. And of course, if you're working in the degrees of this world, be it Masonic or academic, I care not. I will know you by your actions and what way you are walking. And if you're walking that way, you're going down. Well, you'll make the claim, I'm a 33rd degree Mason. Yes, you are. 33 steps down, eh? That's even further down than the cops. They're only 3rd degree. So you're going to follow them into hell? Oh, it's quite the trap. And again, it's so easy to buy you, isn't it? There's your bio lullaby. So easy to buy you. Lulu, bye. Can't buy me. Buy you? Not interested. Duality you? Certainly not interested. Two creations? No. Buy, as in two. You, international symbol for electricity, which means intent. Buy you? Buy your intent? Can you be bought? Yeah, ship in a bought L. Mind in a bought Lucifer. The allegory of the black pearl, if you will. Write out the word demolish. Let's play with that one. A little bit of fun with demolish. Well, let's look it up on etymology first. I'll get phonetics on this in a sec. For those that are already well versed in phonics, you already see where this is going. And if not, well, don't worry, you'll see soon enough. Yeah, delicious, isn't it? Lish, delish us. Of Lucifer, man us. Oh, it's delicious, isn't it? Right, just very key little sounds that expose words quickly. The prefixes and the suffixes, mostly prefixes for me though. Prefixes really lay it out clear. So we have, write out the word demolish. D-E-M-O-L-I-S-H. Okay? Demolish. Literal. Demolish, 1560s as a verb. 1560s, this is the literal etymology. From Middle French, demolis. And that is actually a prefix. Demolis. Oh, what's the other half? Yeah, there's going to be a few phonics showing up in here, and one already did, by the way. Right in the definition. From demolis, present participle stem of demolir, to destroy or tear down, from the late 14th century. From Latin, demoliri, tear down. From de, as down, si de, as a prefix, plus moliri, build, construct. From moles, genitive molus, massive structure, see mole, noun. Related, demolished and demolishing. So I already see multiple layers, just in the sound itself, but just in this there are multiple layers, because I saw a mole in the sound. So let's start breaking it down. Let's start with, take the DE as a prefix, write that separately with a little hyphen. D in French means of. Of, write French. D means to undo. To go down, step down. Okay? So there's a few layers of D. And we get into the letters too, but I'm just going to keep this simple on the sounds within the word. Because we have three vowels going on there. Vowel of L. De, mol, ish, demolish. All right, so let's carry on down, because the D part is easy. It's either plus or minus. It's of, to do something, or to undo, to not do something, or to take it apart. DE as a prefix means both of those things at the same time in the sound, where you have been cornered into one definition in a literal sense through a literal word. And this is where you fractal the whole language. And it just takes a few words to do this. You start seeing the words expand into so many other concepts that you were trapped in just with that one sound. So the sound demolish contains many, many, many spells, hidden spells. So you have to find these hidden spells. It's a fun game. So let's go with MOL. Mol. M-O-L. Okay? And you can put a hyphen in front and behind that. It's kind of the hinge pin of the word, isn't it? Right, the one in the middle, the monkey in the middle. So let's look at the my key in the middle, the life in the middle, shall we? See what kind of serial that creates in a row. Well, mole. Mall, let's spell that one out. That can be spelled out M-A-U-L. Oh, mall. Mauled by a lion. Yes, maul. To shred, to rip apart. The phonics proves the definitions before the etymology. This is what you're going to love about it. You see the why of why the word was built that way, because it was built purely on the sound and formed with all of these hidden intents deliberately across all the languages. Right? It's hidden in every language, but this is the one ring that rules them all. Sound. Maul, to rip. Mall, place to shop. Well, that'll shred your soul. Yep. Mall, mole. Let's look up mole in the etymology. It's got a link right there. Right in the definition. Mole. Okay, so what is a mole? Well, spot on a skin. Yeah, it's a blemish. So a mole, we can put blemish. Flemish. It's all about the man here, isn't it? Yeah, ish. I'll get to that. I'll do that one right now. Ish. Anytime I see ish, I see it's the Celtic word for man. You know, human body kind of thing. Okay? So just write ish if you want somewhere separate, or just circle it in the word you've wrote and write man. It's Celtic for man. So write Celtic for man. What you're doing when you do this, writing it out and doing it, is you are solidifying the concept in the physical for yourself. So it's Celtic for man. So every time you see the sound or the spell ish, hear the sound or see the spell, it won't just be ish anymore. It'll be, oh man, Celtic. Better look at that to see how it involves the human body. To see what is it doing to the human body. Because it all comes back to you. Everything comes back to you. The three parts of you: the dead legal name, the dead physical body, and the real living you. And the other two are killing you. Okay, so mole, a blemish, spot on the skin. Old English, mal. Oh, look at that. Mal, which means sickness. Mal, male. M-A-L-E, sickness of consciousness. Mask you lie in, T. The mask you lie in, lies. Or truth. Which one are you putting on? You got to strip the penises and vaginas off all of these sounds. Female is simply a male that's paying, that's getting paid for it, the date. The female costs the male. That's the fee of the female, and it's all dicks on dicks here, guys. This is guys on guys. Lucifer is in the, and again, do not take anything I say personal. You've got to get neutral on this. Get outside of the meat stick. Don't care if you got a dick or a vagina. It's all guys here. Got it? So don't take any of this personally. You need to see the truth. And if you're divided into a female form or a male form, you are fucking divided. Emotionally distraught and divided. Divine dead. You are split in fucking two. So you better get past your penis and you better get past your pussy. Right fucking quick. Because if you can't do that, you will never see the truth, and you will never get home. It's kind of the trick the trans bring to the table. The hat trick. You've been tricked long enough. Female. Feces. The court is all about the female. Have you noticed? Yeah. It's kind of changed around because it's all dick on dick with these guys. Gay or straight, you're all gay. Fucking care what you think or what you say. It's a human form, isn't it? See it as a human form. Just a human form of the same thing, shown differently. So there we have mole, which is a blemish. Mal, well, in French means sickness. And don't worry, phonics will help you break your delusional fucking program of penis vagina worship. Okay? Because that's the program you got to break here. Spot, mark, blemish. There's that mark again, mark of the beast. You got a mole on you, demolishing yourself? Yeah, especially on cloth or linen. From Proto-Germanic Mailan, or M-A-I-L-A-N, the male heart. Male service, male heart. Mailan, spot, mark. So anything that comes through the mail is a what? Oh, it's a spot, it's a mark, it's a blemish. It cognates Old High German, male, M-E-I-L. Doesn't matter, it's still male to me. German, mal, Gothic, male, or wrinkle. Oh, so a mole is a wrinkle. Yeah, ring, wrinkle. Let me show you something. Flip the hex back out or back in, you have ringle. You know, Kris Kringle, watch. Ring of L. Yeah, Lucifer's ring. It's all about the rings here, people. Have a look at Saturn. Lucifer's ring. The wrinkle. The legal name is the Lucifer's ring. It's the wrinkle. And they'll spot and mark you through the Mailan, everything else. Every sound matters, guys. From the Pi root, May. Oh, there's January, February, March, April, May. M-A-I, en français. So it's now a month. To stain, defile. D of Phi. To create. L, Lucifer. Of Lucifer's creation. Defile. To defile you. Cognates Greek. Mia 9. Oh, looks like Mea 9, as in the number 9, or 9, as in no in German. To stain, defile, see miasma. Miasma, yeah. Specifically of dark marks on human skin from late 14th century. That's just the first no one. Do you see how many layers are in here in that one mall sound? Mole, mall, male, meal, mile, schlemiel, schlemile. Yeah. And dead body incorporate. Mole. Second noun. Let's carry on here. There's a few of them here. How many they got? There's only 4. 4 nouns for a mole. Type of small burrowing mammal. Oh, yes, indeed it is, isn't it? And look at you burrowing your little penises into another mammal. Don't let that little penis hit you on the way in. Fag. Dicks on dicks, isn't it? Dece, 10. Dicks on dicks. 10 on 10. Creation on creation, right? Depends which one you're worshiping, though. Type of small burrowing mammal. Talpa europea. Mid-14th century, probably from obsolete mold warp. Oh, there's a new one. That's connected. These are all connected, by the way, to demolish. All of these spells are contained within that one sound. Didn't see these, did you? No, I did. So does lots of others now. Literally, earth thrower. One who throws the heart away. Earth. Literally, earth thrower. Interesting. Mold warp. I'm going to have a look at that one. Earth thrower. Yeah. Throw your shit everywhere, don't you? Spy sense first recorded in 1974. A mole is a spy. Oh, spook. Recorded in 1974 in John Le Carre, but suggested from early 20th century. From notion of burrowing, metaphoric use for one who works in darkness. Yes. Yeah, let's just call it blind. One who works in darkness is blind. Let's go to the third one. Mole. Another no one. A mole is a breakwater. Oh, yeah, they want you to break the water for them. Your water is broke. Giving birth to demons, are we? Yes. Dropping a little fucking meat stick on the floor, are we? Meaning of life indeed. Breakwater, 1540s, from Middle French, mole. Breakwater, 16th century, ultimately from Latin moles, mass, massive structure, or barrier. Yeah, so there's the building. The mole is the building. So we had to find the building, because when you talk about demolish, it's usually about buildings, isn't it? So there we found the building, massive structure. Yes, you are, but not in the Luciferian sense. Don't worry, they'll mole into you, burrow right into you. And they'll get you burrowing right in for them, too. Get you chasing all sorts of porn. Fear porn, body porn, lie porn, legal porn. It's all porn to me. Now remember what porn is, right? That's the spirit seed of the spirit breath infinite. So it depends on what porn you're worshiping. I'm a truth porn type. A truth whore. The only thing we talk about here is truth porn. Massive structure. Barrier, from pi root MO. Oh, look. MO is a prefix. Modus operandi, anybody? To exert oneself. Yes, that's the modus operandi. Mo. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a what by the toe? Catch a nigger. That's creation itself. Nikiro, one who kneels to the Christ mind and spirit breath. Nikiro. One who works in darkness. I love it. Anyway, mo as a prefix, to exert oneself. Cognates Greek molos, effort. Molus, hardly, scarcely. German muen, to tire. Oh, indeed. Mud, mood. Weary, tired. What kind of mood you in? Mood, M-U-D-E. It's German. Russian, majat, to fatigue, exhaust. Maya, hard work. Oh, there's Maya, illusion, hard work. Plays out in Russian, too. Funny that. Plays out in everything. How about this? Unit of molecular quantity from 1902. From German mole, M-O-L, coined 1990 by German chemist Wilhelm Ostwald. Yeah, okay. Short form, molecule. M-O-L-K-U-L. Molecule? Molecule? Demolish? Molecule? Yeah. Moloch? Moloch U-L? There's that Moloch coming up again. Are you a Moloch U-L? Do you have the intent of Luciferian Moloch? Bull worship? Want to get in that, what do they call that? Bull? Brazen bull? Climbing aboard, getting all toasty? Moloch UL? Everything in the physical is Luciferian, guys. You figuring this out yet? Anyway, let's go to mold warp, because that looked like some fun. Good thing I just made ish nice and short, eh? Yeah, mold warp. It's a noun. Also, mold warp, early 14th century. Mold warp from Proto-Germanic, moldo warpo, literally earth thrower. Huh, there it is. From to Old English mold. Oh, look at that, mold and mildew. Yeah, nice monkey in the middle, eh? Mold and maldew. Yeah, mildew, maldew. My-eldew? Yeah, really? Your Luciferian do? Is that what you owe? Is that what you're going to do? Humanity is so wrapped up in, kill them! We got to do something! Yeah, a bunch of fucking mold and mildew as far as I'm concerned. How about you just get your own mind and heart straight? Get the word out. It's illegal to use a legal name. And only when one is free of it can one stay in absolute complete honor in the double jeopardy of knowing that you cannot be guilty of a crime twice, especially one you didn't even commit in the first place. The intent to deceive was there long before you got in that body. Sucked in, were you? Yeah. Influenced by Maul, M-A-U-L, which means mouth. Oh, look, that's the nun right there. Creator-destroyer. Mouth. Pearly gates, teeth. Get it? Funny how that happens. Esophagus. I see ophis in there. Serpent. Serpent hex of us. Yeah. Nothing like throwing a mouth and an asshole together on the same plane, eh? Well, it's one continuous tube from your mouth to your ass. Go ahead, put food in your mouth and see what happens on the other end. Yeah, it's connected. It's all connected. Just depends on how high you climb. Seems to me someone was running a little interference. Garbage in, garbage out world. Ah, but there's living food. There's cell salts. Ah, shut up, you fucking idiots. Just get on with your day. But you must do... Okay, doctor. Gonna tell me what's healthy to eat and what's not? There's nothing healthy to eat here. How about you get that one through your thick fucking skulls? Just saying. You know, call me crazy. Please. If truth is crazy, I'm fucking nuts. Knuckin' foots and fucking nuts, yeah. Yeah, knocking foots indeed. Kicking the Piscean off their high pedo stalls. Yeah. It's all about pedos with these guys. All right, so there's demolish. So a slightly bigger picture in the word, eh? That's one word. Well, we spent about... Again, this only takes me seconds to do this because it's right in front of me because I'm looking for myself. I'm not looking... You see, it takes time to show this to people because you're not looking for your... Some of us are, but many are not even looking. They don't see the power of this. But that's okay. You can stay fucking blind all you want. I don't care. I'm not going to trespass on your lunacy. I'm not going to trespass on your idiocy. Because at this moment right now, if you're tuned in here, you have the free will choice. And not only the free will choice to be here, the true will choice because you are here. So you got a fucking responsibility, huh? Hate that part, don't you? But that's good. Because at least then I know you're here. So by your actions, I know you're at least interested in finding the truth. And that's all this table is. This table just acknowledges to me, you are seeking truth. As we are at this table, have been for a very long time sitting here. Many of us, old friends here. And here's the neat part. Many of us that are old friends here, we've never physically met in this world. Funny how that works, eh? Because I'll tell you, all the physical friends I've met in this world, where are you? Where are you? Great friends when, you know, we're playing in the band and using the pool and using the truck and whatever you need. Kate's there, yeah. Was a good friend then, wasn't I? Well, I still am. An even better friend now. But then where are you? Family, where are you? Where are you? I'll tell you where you are. You're in my heart. Whether I'm in yours or not, it's irrelevant. You're in mine. There's no vengeance there. So it doesn't matter what you think or what you say or do to me or think of me or whatever. I don't give a fuck. Because the only opinion that matters to me is the one that I have of me and you. And I don't have opinions of anyone. I merely have the acceptance of the truth and the observation of the actions you show me as you show yourself and all. By your actions, you are known. Is that rocket science? If it is your intent to go out and harm someone, is there any judgment there? No. Just an observation. The only judgment that is there is the one within you. Why did you do it? And that is something you will have to pay for. There's a price to magic. If you want to change someone's reality by being violent, you're throwing a lot of magic in them. The whole idea of doing things in the physical is the false magic. Look, I magically built a house. Did you know? You magically did something. But what a trap. It's quite a titillating little trap here. This game is over, though. So I'm going to caution you as I caution myself, each and every moment of the day. Judge not, lest ye be judged. Let the dead carry out the dead. Take no part in their sacrificial ways. You're going to demolish yourself. Yeah, the D-ish ran away with a spoon. Spoon doesn't exist, stupid. Didn't you watch the movie? While you remain divided and conquered, remember the last law that needed to be achieved was the law of gender. It's the only law I'm here to fulfill. It's the only purpose I have. The first 6 are easy. The law of gender, that's the clincher. That's the hex ender moment. Let's have a look. Just for gits and shits. And we'll get these mics open. What do we got here? Yeah, 28 minutes to roll over. Let's see, I just wanted to get to Facebook. I threw up the letters. And again, look at each letter. Each letter has got an etymological root to it. I did. In case anyone's wondering, geez, Kate, how do you know so much? Because I looked. I thought that was a good fucking idea. Go see for myself. Geez, Kate, where is there a book on how to understand Phoenician and phonics and sound? Right here. We're writing it in the now. It's called the Book of Life. So we thought we'd take that book back and start writing our own stories now. Ones of peace and benevolence. Not being part of the dead Luciferian construct. I thought, for me, that was a better idea, and I started talking about that, and I found a lot of others that thought that was a great idea. I found greater numbers that didn't think that was a great idea. And those are the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune that you must persevere through. Even the I Ching, before I came on the air tonight, said that. Give you an example. 13, Tong Jen, fellowship with men. Yeah, gathering. Xian, the creative heaven. It's all about dogs, isn't it? And that's above, below, lie, the clinging flame. Are you clinging to the lie? The judgment. Fellowship with men in the open. Success. That's what we do here in the open. Better watch out for, the NSA and the FBI and the CIA, yeah, fucking right. Get in here, motherfuckers. Know thyself. I will point thee out as the demon thee are. Here I motherfucking am, motherfucker. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about the truth, assholes? What are you going to do about it? You going to harm me? You better not throw that caution to the wind, because that's the power of truth, kids. That's the moment of standing in absolute arrogance of it all and humility at the same time. Of knowing, come on, ass. Oh, why bother? It's pointless. And that's exactly what happens in the creation around you. It's pointless. The only challenge I have for myself is simply something like this. Can anyone debate me into a lie? No. Is there any situation dealing with anyone or anything on this planet that I can't handle? No, there's not. Truth has that effect. That rock has that effect. This is your Moses throwing the fucking staff down moment, kids. This is where you stand. It's not about being arrogant. Oh, look, you can beat them up now. Yeah, you can. But who are you beating up? Yeah, fellowship with men in the open. Absolutely. These idiots. Get hush mail and you get, how to hide and... fuck off. Hide. Are you kidding me? What are you, Dr. Jekyll? Playing Mr. Hyde, the baloney, hide the wiener game? What are you doing, hiding your dick? Yeah, there's no across lie of the divine feminine pants big enough to hide that dick. Yeah, success. It furthers one. Of course, success when you're out in the open. Unless you want to be ostracized, ostrichized, with your head in the fucking ground. No, that's not a coincidence. These are allegories that play out in the most literal sense once you see them. Then everything makes sense. Why does an ostrich stick its head? Because that's the ostracized, the one that is hiding from themselves. Those that think they can play in the legal world are ostriches to me. They've got their head in the ground. It reminds me of the little girl my mother used to babysit. She would sit on the couch with her eyes closed, and she would say, "You can't see me, Mrs. Thompson. I'm hiding in my belly button." Yeah, okay. Now, transplant that into a 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80-year-old supposed adult, and it's the same thing. "Oh, you hiding in your belly button? Oh, isn't that fucking cute, legal namer?" Bury your head in the sand. Well, you're standing on it. Why not, right? Success when you get out in the open. Here I am. I'd call me the largest single fucking threat to the system on this planet right now. What are they doing about it? What are they doing about it? Nothing, because they can't. That's the power the truth has. The power of the real gold within. Creation. And that's where you step aside, Lucifer, you fucking Luciferian cockheads. That's where you step aside and say, "Mama, take care of business, will you? Thanks. I get it. Good kid here. Not interested in fighting and killing and none of that. Body stuff, fuck that. This is just disgusting, this place." It is. This whole physical reality is fucking putrid. It furthers one to cross the great water. Truth. Yeah, get over the truth, you know. You got to get over that. You got to get yourself on that cross of truth and simply accept the fact that legal name use is illegal and that you are killing children doing so. That's a legal motherfucking fact. Without you, money ain't possible. Without money, control ain't possible. Without money, greed to control others, to kill others isn't possible. So if you're the one guilty of being associated with how they create money, then you're the one that makes it all fucking possible. You cannot tell me otherwise. Go ahead. Simple to prove. Yeah, the perseverance of the superior man furthers. And that's not the one that is the all hoity-toity, high and mighty. I'm the king of Gaia. No, fuck that. This is standing within your own truth. The perseverance of the superior man furthers, yes. The one who steps aside, creation, yes. Please. And in this choice, I took down the entire system around me. I thought that was a good idea, and I shared the idea, and some other people thought it was a good idea, and lots of us were on the same track, the same trail, just looking for the same pieces and put them all together, and here we are. Legal name is illegal to use. Heaven together with fire, the image of fellowship with men. Thus the superior man organizes the clans and makes distinctions between things. Yes, lies and truth. This is not about distinguishing between you're that color and you're that sex and you're that religion and you're that. That's what Luciferians do. They're the ones that look at black people and go, "Fucking niggers, hang them." You know those types. And then there's the black people who look at the whiteys going, "Fucking honky white ass being on." Did you see it? I mean, you just go through history and look at all the derogatory terms that we've used for each other. You fucking spick, you wop, you mick, you nigger, fucking honky. Look at all these stupid things. Look at how childish they are. It's because your mind is owned. You're making eye contact, which is the I self contract. While you see that, you will enforce it, and it will destroy you and demolish you. Yes, we organize the clans here. We don't separate them. All I see is you. What you present on the outside in the physical sense in this false world tells me all I need to know about you. Your actions show me. The lines, 9 at the top means fellowship with men in the meadow. No remorse. No, we can say okay here. Oh, yeah, didn't realize I was saying that lie. You won't believe this. Oh, yeah, I can see how that works, Kate. Yeah, that's all I'm interested in. And the last individual that needs to be talking to me, if I'm ever talking on, if we're discussing something at the table, the last one that needs to fucking say anything when I'm answering is the one that asked the question, because I'm not fucking talking to you. I am, but I'm talking to everybody else. And when the one takes it upon themselves, thinking that I'm just talking to them, you take it away from everybody else, you thieving cocksucker. And that's the truth. That which you think is just for you takes from what? Everyone else. I can see that. Can you not see that? What I share for all. What I accept from all. I just see me in that equation. Not all about me, because I take care of that myself. What do I need to learn? What does this me need to learn? Well, the me's of this planet need to learn to grow up. A lot. Quickly. Yeah, no remorse. Okay. Yeah, I see the lie, Kate. Kate says, yeah, I see the lie too. So we got that exposed, so let's go to the next one. We don't need to keep talking about literal shit. And that drives me fucking nutty at this table, by the way. The literal monkey chatter that keeps going, because I can feel it, and it just grinds me up. That one you have to sort out for yourself. Here's the difference. Is anything I'm saying grinding you up in the negative sense, or is it opening you up to see things that you might not have noticed before? That's my intent, to show you things that I found within me, to show others. Yeah, you see that? I saw it too. Yeah, we better fix that. Yeah, I think so too. So we're on the same page of taking care of business. You see, my business is mine, yours is yours, and we work it out within ourselves. And look, there's no duality between us. And we don't need to do business between us, because we just we're in a state of being. It's hard to describe that. Phonics really helps you get there fast. If you're in a hurry to wake up, really wake up. Oh, yeah, what was it? Yesterday, it just popped in, the N5D. Here, I got to go to it. I just got to. No, I'll come back to that later. Anyway, talking about the setting oneself free, and there's just a bunch of fucking legal namers. Talking about new cager nonsense, as always. And that's all it is. If you're not walking in the path and working towards removing that all lay bells, lay lines, lies, infinite, bells, well, bell, bullet, divine feminine, French, belle. If you're going to wear your lay bells, you're just another cow leading other cows off the cliff. 9 in the third place means he hides weapons in the thicket. He climbs the high hill in front of it. For 3 years he does not rise up. That's where you bury the vengeance. That's your 3 days in the tomb. 3 years, yeah, it's been 3 years. It's actually more like a time, 2 times, and half a time that Bill Donahue talked of. That's 3.5 years, 3.5 days. Yeah, I'm at the end of my 3.5 years of putting the weapons down. The only thing I did was tell the truth. I didn't attack. I just made people aware of what was going on. Does anyone seem to recall a court case between February 11th, 2012 and now? How about March 30th and now, 2012? No. Because even then I knew it was futile. The only thing I had left was the hope that the ones that did it would see it within themselves and fix it for themselves. But they didn't. They're too busy with their weapons out. Benevolence says this, hey, That which you wish upon me, you've wished upon yourself. You can fix that if you want. Oh, and don't worry, I can handle being hated by my family and friends and everybody else for doing the right thing. I can handle that. Can you? Can you handle being hated by all of creation for doing exactly the wrong things? I would be a little bit more concerned with that, and I was. No, it's not about me. It's about all of us. And the sooner you adopt that mentality of, what can I do to awaken all of humanity to the same lie that we're all suffering under, or you can stick to, I'm going to fight this case myself. This is all about me, and fuck everybody, because I got to win. I'm Lucifer. Yeah, I know the type. Free men, sovereigns, belligerents, deniers of truth. I know the rumor mongers. I know the rumor mongers amongst all of us. And that's all they do, is they promote more rumors. Still stuck in the meat stick, eh? With the cell salts, huh? Yeah, I saw that headline yesterday. Fuck's sake, bud. Wake up. Yeah. Still can't hide your weapons in the thicket, eh? 6 in the second place means fellowship with men in the clan. Humiliation. Oh, you a legal namer? How about 9 at the beginning means fellowship with men at the gate, no blame. Oh, that's right. We're checking for ID here, remember? Funny how this works, eh? Yeah. The changed hexagram looks like it's exhausted. The oppression is exhausted. 47, Kun. Oppression. Success, perseverance. The great man brings about good fortune, no blame. When one has something to say, it is not believed. It's illegal to use a legal name. Oh, fuck you, man. That's not true. I'm just going to carry on. And where's that piece of paper I need to fight with? Yeah. Welcome to your death. The image, there is no water in the lake. You are devoid of truth, and you will burn in that lake. It will be filled with fire. The image of exhaustion, yes, I am. Thus the superior man stakes his life on following his will, and yes, I did, and yes, I always will, now and forever. And this is why. We got 11 minutes, 55 seconds to roll over. I'll see you when I get back.
Turn back. I love that song. It's a Rubicon. Anyone else there? I loved the etymology online. Oh my, wow. Did that ever help me follow Demolish along? Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Hello.
Hello.
And, oh, keeping up.
Yeah.
So fun. So fun. Learning, expanding, and, knowing. Oh.
Every day it gets better and better. And boy, am I ever enjoying Facebook. Wow. So much learning and so many opportunities for spreading the truth. Woo! So,
every day. Uh-huh.
Yep.
So our consciousness, in the now, get to visit everyone, see everybody. Oh, that's fun.
There we go.
Hello.
Yeah, Hi. That's what I get for checking Skype. I check one other. If I leave the room or whatever Skype I'm on to go to another one, it freezes it every single time. So it's I can't even describe it. What a pain in the ass. But anyway, hi. I was here. I could hear you for the most part. I'm thinking, oh, there's Libby. Oh, good, Rose showed up. I can at least get to. So if for any reason after a song I'm very quiet, that's because there's something that has hung up, because I'll be right here. So if I'm not, it's because of a Skype thing. So please feel free to, converse like you did. Thank you. Hi.
Hi.
Yeah.
I really love that etymology online. Oh, what a great eye-opening.
It's the tool of tools.
Yeah.
For me, it was the tool of tools. That's how I decoded Admiralty law. In the literal sense, I went through to see what the words are meaning, so I restructured everything I wrote accordingly. So when I knew what something meant in a very literal sense, I could reword things to make it mean even more of what I was trying to say, and that's what was stymieing them every step, up to the point where, oh, look, rip and strip. Okay? So I've got very definitive alpha omegas in my reality, don't I?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I can tell you very, very specific dates when this world of mine changed and went a completely different direction. And then again, and again, and again, and again. And that's all we do, is we keep changing that direction within ourselves. And have you noticed it's impossible to deny the truth? Have you noticed that part?
Yep.
You remember that part of the road where you heard that song playing before you heard it playing? It's too late to turn back now because you know you can't. You just know you can't. You
don't even want to.
It's not a choice. It's not a choice because you know that you can't.
Nope.
So where's the choice in knowing? There isn't. You just know it. So you stay the course. Get all perseverance-like. Anyway, was tonight helpful at all for anybody? We got 4 minutes to roll over. Just be to our listeners 022 tonight to call in, and about 3 minutes 53 seconds to roll over. 347-637-3265. Okay, you know the routine, guys. Be to our listeners 022. If you want in, there it is. Hi, I'm back. I don't waste a lot of time on this literal shit. I mean, fuck, man. How long have we been on the air? You haven't figured it out by now? I was approaching tonight from a more of a newbie's perspective. Did that carry?
Absolutely.
Okay. I want to make sure that I'm telling you what I was delivering the objective from, and I need to know from you guys that would be okay for a relative newbie to get a general idea of what's going on. Yes.
I'm always a newbie. So,
me too.
Yeah, so it was very eye-opening for me how to break down a word. And if people are willing to do it, they will see it. It's just a matter, like you say, crayons, paper, and this etymology online is definitely a tool. Whew, beautiful. And then creating our own understanding from it. Like I love that ish is a Celtic form. Man. So, and you said it so often, and now as I see it, it's even clearer. It's been in my mind as a quote-unquote oldie, but still as a newbie, it's like, oh yeah, because, sometimes I think I uninstalled my thinking mind because I'm living in such a bliss that it's still working for me to, worries and fears still come up. It was something that I noticed. It was a beautiful put out by Manus today, I think it was, of his experiencing fear. And I experience fear as soon as I think about the future. But when I remember it's now, and now is okay. Now is more than okay. It's really helpful. So, yeah, we're all newbies and we're all oldies.
Here, just to show a little of the magic of the coincidence of phonics and what I was just describing tonight, I'm going to show you how this works in the most magical way. Has anyone ever seen the movie Darby O'Gill and the Little People?
Yes.
Let's repronounce that into what it's really saying. Dare be of the Gills, Pisces, and the Little People? P-poles? Penis poles. And what was the story about? Oh, going after the leprechaun. And what couldn't you make? The fourth wish. It erased all the others. You see, we're the fourth wish. The fallen star wishes to be alive again where it fell. I do not fulfill that wish. That's a trespass in the free will choice to fall. Fall. I want no part of it. I will take no part in it any further. Consciousness got sucked in here. No more. No more. Yeah, Darby O'Gill and Little People, indeed. And of course, the Leprechaun King tried to trick Darby O'Gill into making a fourth wish. Didn't work, though. Yeah, apparently the Irish are stupid, eh? I love that movie.
I have to watch it again. It's too long. Way too long ago that I watched it. I did watch The Judge today. Whoa.
Yeah. That's an eye-opener, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Did you catch him flinching when Billy Bob Thornton said accident?
No, I didn't catch that.
Yeah, it's the opening pre-trial. They were jury selecting, right?
Oh.
And he had said to one of the, I think it was the guy that died's mother, said to him about being an accident. On the night of the accident, and you seen Robert Downey Jr. flinch, and I said, yeah, I know why you flinched, because you said accident. If it was an accident, what the fuck are we doing here? Prosecution just said it was an accident. Let's get out of here. That's word trickery. But that's being on the edge of your seat with every sound that's coming out of someone's face, movie or otherwise. Doesn't matter. That's where I sit. I watch this movie from the edge of my seat, and I'm paying attention to every fucking detail. Yeah, and I take the tail off it when I find it. I'm here to detail the tales. So don't try to wrap me up in your devil and your details. You need to detail those yourself. I'm not interested in your details. I don't care what you put on today and how much gas you put in the car to go to the store. I don't care what groceries you got. I don't care who you met. I don't care what it cost you. I don't care who you were talking to. All I care about is, did you tell them about the legal name fraud? Everything else beyond that, that's yours to deal with. It's not my reality. The only reality I have is to expose the legal name fraud to humanity so humanity can set itself free. Beyond that, I'm not interested in your details. Now, to describe an experience from an objective to show how you used the exposure of it, how illegal it is to use a legal name and how you called somebody else out on it. Oh, give me all those details, honey, because at least I know we're on the same story here. And that's the only story at this, to expose legal name fraud that is illegal to use. It is killing the very soul of creation itself here, that you are taking part in by being party of it, to it, and working within it, just to stay within it. Those of us that are in this fucking shithole only stay in this fucking shithole to take it down now. That's the only purpose I have here. A purpose to the point where everything in the past is in the past. What, to put the family back together, to put the house and all the litter? No. The soul of all those involved is far more important to me than any physical fucking meat stick or any physical fucking house or any physical fucking car or anything in the physical realm whatsoever. It is all dead here. Get it? Try that one on. Do not be part of Babylon. Do not be part of the dead. Don't worry, they're putting a cap on this place. The coin is almost flat. Talk about putting a lid on the bottomless pit. That's what's happening here. The lid's going down on the bottomless pit once and for all. Frozen forever. Wouldn't want to play in that reality, would you? Well, apparently most of humanity does. So, well, whatever. I'm not going to trespass anyone's free will choice to die. Knock yourself out. You're on a suicide mission anyway if you want to stay here. Enjoy your grave. Enjoy your gravestone. You're the gravy and the fucking chips. Fish included. Little tartar sauce on that. For those feathers. Little tartar and feathered. This is a discovery of you. The question you must ask yourself, are you worthy of heaven? Yes or no? For me, the answer was simple. No, but I'm going to work towards it. I'm going to claw my way back home with my own Santa Claus. Claus will read the six Santibus escape clause. I'm not of this world. Oh, lots of noise there. Okay, Mags, that's on your end. Heavy noise, so you might want to check your connections. Don't hang up, though, because if you do, you won't get back in. Anyway, yeah, it really is quite simple. My only concern here is to make sure that I get the message across in a way that people will understand it. And as hard as it is to believe, it must be accepted. It is illegal to use a legal name, and you better start sorting that out. What you do with sorting that out is what you do with sorting that out. It has got nothing to do with me. So don't come to me crying because you got your ass fucking reamed because you're still dancing with Lucifer. You want to dance with Satan? Get your fucking pants down, bend over, and take it up the ass and shut up. That's the world you want to be part of, then shut the fuck up. I'm not here to listen to the drivel anymore. And what you were saying about fear is absolutely crucial. Fear is the illusion. Okay. In the most logical sense, please explain to me how an immortal being need fear anything.
We don't.
Right. So that's kind of where I live. The only thing that I could feel in terms of fear had nothing to do with the immortal me. It had to do with what?
Programming.
The mortal program within the demon meat stick that I got sucked into June 15th, 64. That's my alpha point. Before I got sucked in here. Boy, there was a breath Lucifer should have held, eh? Yeah, Lou, you're going to choke on this motherfucking breath. Because I'm stopping in your throat. I used to laugh about my little dogs, my little chihuahuas. Quincy, he's a killer. He kills, Great Danes and German Shepherds and stuff. And people look at me, what? So, yeah, he gets stuck in their throat, hangs out there until they choke to death, and he climbs out. That's me. I mean, the surefire way to not get chewed up by a dragon is to jump straight down its throat and choke it to death, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
That's all I did. And they can chomp and chew all at once. It can gnaw and gnash its teeth all at once. But it's only going to do so in the choking itself to death. Because I got all the air I need while it's chomping and gnawing, opening and closing its yaw way. I'll breathe. No problem. I'm just going to choke off the breath going down into the beast. And the dragon dies very quickly without breath. Takes about an hour, remember? You see, a demon can only live as long as it can hold its breath between bodies. I just killed it within. Not a chance was it going to escape to kill anything else. No. Fluffy, demon, I command that bitch. It's dead. Is there a situation you can't handle anyone? No. I'll tell you why. You can handle any situation in the legal world. But they're going to come and steal my house. No, they're not. Unless you think they can. Are you a legal name? Well, yeah, of course they can, because it ain't yours. Stupid. No legal name, no jurisdiction. And with these guys, it's all about who's handing off what to who. Whose jurisdiction is this? Who's passing the buck where? No, the buck stops here. You cash out here with me. Oh, you can't cover your debts. Promise to pay? Cash? What's wrong, Lou? You getting a little afraid now? All those checks you can't cash? Well, you wrote them on somebody else's soul. Promise to pay indeed. Well, pay up. Well, it says right on there, pro my say, for your say. Okay, for your creation, pay up. Oh, you haven't got anything. That's right. Everything you got stolen. Well, guess what? That's where the beast has to puke it all back. Pretty clear, isn't it? I think it is. Call me crazy, but fucking crazy for doing this. Yeah, the phonics will open it up for you. What I spent almost 2 hours doing is summed up like this, and I've been saying this for a very long time. And some of you actually listened to the most literal way of how I said it. Take a word with all of its syllables, its many-headed hydra, creation fields, syllables, and separate them and see what they mean individually. What does that sound mean? Well, what do you mean, Kate? Well, D, mal, ish. There's 3 syllables, 3 hydras. I mean, I could go on a lot more on the D-E and the ish, but I really like to get in the monkey in the middle to show you, the effects of the before and after. Of man, D-ish, D-ish. Get it? Dish ran away with a spoon, cow jumped over the... Got it. You got to jump over the moon eye. That's right. There you go. Yeah, the child of duality must jump over the moon eye. The dish of man. Are you of man? Oh, she's quite the dish, isn't she? Funny how it's all male here. It's all about man, isn't it? Well, it's true, because whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. You're all walking around in a masculine body. It's the masculine. Nice tits, boyfriend. Nice dick, girlfriend. It's all the same to me. Call it a tranny trick. Figured that one out from birth. Hey, something's not right here. One of these things, it's not like the others. Yeah, one of these things does not belong. Me, I don't belong here. That's what doesn't belong here. Well, when in Rome, right? Well, it depends on how long you want to be in Rome. Me, I'm watching the end game. Oh, I read Revelation 17 last night. Anytime I just need stability, I just go to these things and decode them. Here's a great line from Revelation 17. Oh, they're all great, bud. Excuse me. Here. See what you get out of this one line. It's Revelation 17:17, ironically enough. That seems like a prime number, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. But anyway. For God hath put in their hearts to fulfill his will. Okay, let's rephrase that. Gold? No. Let's make it truth. Tet. The X inside the O, the hug and the kiss. Let's give creation a kiss and a hug here. For truth hath put in their hearts to fulfill truth's will, and to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast, until the words of God or truth shall be fulfilled. Layman's terms, I'll read it literally again, and I'm going to tell you how it works for little old me, and maybe you'll see little old you in your own experience, having the same experience, just differently is all. Same experience, different situation. Same allegory, or same story, different allegory. Got it? Okay. For God hath put in their hearts to fulfill his will, and to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast, until the words of God shall be fulfilled. Here's what that means. The heart, truth itself, for me had to be fulfilled. That's when the truth enters the heart. Said, okay, I've had enough of this. This is bullshit. What part of this am I taking part in to allow this to happen? Because I'm at cause over my reality, or at effect to someone else's. Okay, so I decide to be cause in this. Take my own crow end, my own raven back, get the unclipped wings to grow the feathers again. It takes a while to grow those feathers back. But it's okay, it's easy. Yeah, it was put in my heart. January 13th, 2010. I remember that like that. And to agree, okay, I will walk in this path. All I asked at that time, and I didn't even need to, was make sure the family and everybody is kept safe. I didn't give any specifics. I didn't say, well, kept safe here in this house, and blah, blah. I didn't give any specifics. I put it wide open to creation. Just to keep them safe. They were my only concern. Me, I can handle it. I can take care of me. I've always been able to, so I thought, well, I don't have to worry about me. I'm a fucking tough little shit. But those that aren't quite as able in that regard, creation, watch out for them for me, will you? Thanks, because I got this job to do, and I know I have to do this, and I don't want anyone getting hurt. If anyone gets hurt in this, it's going to be me. Okay. And to give their kingdom unto the beast, did I not? Family, everything. I gave my entire kingdom unto Rome. Here, fine. You want the house? You want the car? You want the gold? You want the drugs? You want everything? Go ahead, knock yourself out. By drugs, I mean the 2 ounces of pot that went missing out of my freezer that was emptied. I didn't hear anybody mention that. I didn't see any, cannabis possession. No, I didn't hear any of that. They were too busy smoking it. Okay? You got to see it for what it is. You know, don't get uptight about this stuff. What do you expect from thieves, crooks, criminals, murderers, liars, Luciferians? What do you expect from a demon? Really? Good things? You're fucking delusional if you think that. Don't you think? I think so too. So stop being so delusional. Yeah, I rendered unto Caesar that which was Caesar's, and give their kingdom unto the beast. There you go, have it all, body, everything. Woo! Knock yourself out. Until the words of truth shall be fulfilled. Yeah. Works for me. And the woman which thou sawest is that great city which reigneth over the kings of the earth, the whore of Babylon. Verse 18, just to wrap it up. So does that verse make more sense to you now as to where you are in the grand scheme of Revelations? For God hath put in your heart, truth has put in your heart to fulfill the will of truth. And to agree, yeah, too late to turn back now. And did you not render unto Caesar that which is Caesar's? Did you not lose everything of any perceived value in your world, your family, the love, everything? Did you not lose all of that unto the beast? Yes? Of course you did. And you gave your kingdom unto the beast, because the words of truth shall be fulfilled. It doesn't say, maybe when the words. It says until the words of truth shall be fulfilled. That's a definitive alpha omega. Until one harvest, the words of truth shall be fulfilled. Oh yes, quite the harvest. And the woman which thou sawest, the whore of Babylon, that great city, London, Londonium, the London derriere, the ass of the fucking whore itself, yes, reigneth over the kings of the earth. City of London reigns over the kings of the earth. Popes, everything, yes, all registered, yes, nicely up in the dragon and the miles end. Did a little tracking of the HMS Caroline. Here's one for you. Google HMS Caroline. and you'll see the ship that I put a bullet through the center of a British penny to upstage the chief that had been raping me. That's the very ship it was done on. Well, not the raping, the shooting for sure. No, he preferred to drag me off into a little corner office. You see? Have a look at that. Wait, track that one down. Yeah. Isn't it funny that the Caroline class of ships for the First World War, actually it just got decommissioned. Funny how its ensign went to St. Anne's Cathedral. Oh yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. It's all the same to me. But if you want to, things made real, and that ship had not been open to the public very often. Very rarely was the HMS Caroline. It was the training ship, you'll see. It was transferred to Belfast. Got decommissioned in 2011. The second longest commissioned ship next to the HMS Victory. Yes. Funny how all these things connect back to me somewhere. Nelson's column, Neilson. Yeah, Neilson Dairy. Yeah. It's all in the sounds. When I see the word Neil, well, I know what that means. Don't get trapped in the literals, because when you start going phonics on this stuff, you'll realize there's not a whole lot of sounds out there, is there?
No.
No. Very few sounds. Oh, hey, here's a good one. Loved this one. Roy, did you get a chance to check the Facebook page? I put the PLDG up with the letter by letter. Check this out. Here's the L. Yeah. Semen tick. Sematics. Semen tick. Yeah. It's all the same. They just hid the infinite part of it. Yeah, I'm anti-semen tick. Fucking right, I'm anti-Semitic, anti-language. Fucking right. L, look up L at dictionary.com. This is on the etymology page. Look up the individual letters. Go through the whole alphabet. I did. It's fascinating. You'll find out all sorts of shit, and then you look really smart because you know something that, hey, I didn't know that. I know, because I went looking. I didn't know it either, but now that I do, I can share it and look like I'm fucking genius or something, but I'm not. I'm just looking. You think I got a degree in something? Are you kidding me? Anyway, Roman letter, L, from Greek lambda, from Semitic lamed, crippled, lame. The shape of the Roman letter is an early one in Greek, adopted before it was superseded in Greek, by the inverted form which became the Greek lambda. Funny that. Yeah, Semantic lamed? I don't think so. I'm definitely an anti-Semitic. P, a rare letter in the initial position in Germanic. Yes, it is. In part because by Grimm's law, you can't make this up. Yeah, Grimoire, Grimm's law, yeah, huh? Pi P. P as a prefix became Germanic, F. There's that pH. pH balance? Balance, yeah? I thought not. Even with the early Latin borrowings in Old English, P takes up a little over 4 pages in J.R. Clark Hall's concise Anglo-Saxon dictionary. P takes up a little over 4 pages. Yeah, but we didn't need to go that far to figure out. What a waste of time, 4 pages on it. But I'm glad you did, because that way at least we can check and have a look for ourselves. Good work. Compared to 31 pages for B, and more than 36 for F. Pages of breakdowns for these letters. Oh, and you thought it was just a letter. It's just a letter. Yeah, the letter kills, remember? I think Paul said that. Yeah. But it now is the third most common initial letter in the English vocabulary. Dicks everywhere. And with C and S comprises nearly a third of the dictionary. A testimony to the flood of words that have entered the language since 1066 from Latin, Greek, and French. Those tricky Normans. Yeah? No Romans? Normans? Yeah, To mind one's P's and Q's from 1779. Possibly is from confusion of these letters among children learning to write. Possibly. Maybe. How about you just look at it and see it for what it really is? Another theory traces it to old-time tavern keepers tracking their patrons, bar tabs, and pints and quarts. Yeah, there's many layers to it. It just depends on how many layers you want to bring into your reality to see what P's and Q's really means. Yeah. Dicks and dicked wombs. It's all about dick and pussy here, isn't it? There's the dick in the Q right there. You can see it. DQ. No one ever go to Dairy Queen? There's the dick in the Q right there. Looks like a little apostrophe at the bottom. In the O of creation, the womb of creation. So there's a penis going into the womb. And P, well, that says it straight up anyway. Yeah. But see also to be P and Q, to be excellent. A slang phrase said to derive from prime quality. Yeah, see? Mind your P's and Q's. Are you of the prime quality? Are you of prime creation? Or are you still busy beating the shit out of other parts of it? G. Love this one. Not much said about G, but I didn't need to see a lot. 7th letter of the alphabet, invented by the Romans. For its history, C. The letter C. Yeah, G, C, K, 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 K. Got it? As a movie rating in the U.S. G for general. Yeah, genital. 1966, standing for general, standing for gravity in physics since 1785. Beer, helping ugly women get laid since 1775. Yeah, okay. Anyway, 4th letter of the D, 4th letter of the Roman alphabet. From Greek delta, from Phoenician and Hebrew daleth. Dal-eth. Looks like death to me. Puzzle from delete or delete door. Yeah. Half the whole. So called from its shape. You think? The sign for 500 in Roman numerals. 3D for three-dimensional is attested from 1952. Do you know how fast this stuff happens for you when you're just looking for yourself and reading? Everything that I talked about tonight in the, what are we at now? Almost 2.5 hours? Would take me approximately about a minute and a half. By just doing and seeing for myself. So if you want to save yourself 2.5 hours of me fucking nattering about it, go see for yourself. Save me the bother and you the pain in the ass of having to listen to it. Fucking wasting time here, guys. Anyway, yeah, so there's a pledge on a whole, well, more levels, not a whole new level. We know how deep this is. It goes to the bottomless pit. Let them fall. Remember, the letter kills. It's the sound that creates, the heart. So what are your intentions? You know, a legal name is illegal to use, and of course, those that are, in but not of Babylon, you're getting the word out. So that's your counterbalance. Fine, you want to play in the whore of Babylon and maintain whatever, that's fine. But you better be doing the work to get the word out, because you've got a lot of debt that you're taking on there. Because remember, every time that you use it willfully and deny creation the ability just to step in and say it's all good, then you're taking upon you the sins of humanity, the original sin. You will see this within yourself very quickly, and you will see the moment where you're free and clear of it. And those of us that are really, really driven with this, we're free and clear of it because there's no other purpose here but to get this bullshit done. I don't know. What do you think I should go out and start a business or something? You think that might help humanity? How about a bigger house? Would that help humanity? Faster, flashier car, a bigger computer. Would that help humanity? No more than I'm doing right now. So why bother? What a waste of time. And that's all it is, self-service. Now, I got one mission here, and that's it. Took a while to whittle it down to just this, but this is what it is. Yeah, the whittle becomes the whiter. The road becomes wider when you become wider. That's how you see it? Yeah. One who is lid or little is the lid L, lied L, the light of Lucifer, the false light. If you need to see the world clear, just close your eyes. Spend a bit of time with you and breathe. Oh, and for anyone that's just a little reminder for those that still have any sort of pangs about, oh, I was in jail and they grabbed me. Okay, that is your opportunity. As I had a 28-day meditation intensive course. Nothing else to do. Solitary. I did private meditation of the highest order, 28-day solitary. Oh yeah, you meditate heavily there. What else are you going to do? Well, I wrote on cups that I could open up and write on. What was I doing then? Oh, I was meditating as I was writing. I forget how many cups I ripped apart to use as note paper until I was able to get some note paper, which I never ended up getting to keep anyway, so it doesn't matter, right? Oh, no, they wouldn't give you that shit back. Are you kidding me? No. No, they empty the cell and they steal everything that's in there. Not that there was much anyway. A couple of magazines. Hopefully somebody enjoyed them. I enjoyed 2 magazines for 2 weeks. Yeah, even the ads look good at that point. But then you're Phoenician on it and you're, starting to see these things. So you get real creative. Forced meditation, if you will. So see the victory of it, please. Anybody that still has any reservations of how they were treated and whatever, please, get in the now. This creation saying, you need a bit of quiet time to fucking sort this out. You still need to be just tested a bit more until you figure out you got to kill that demon, that fucking emotional little baggage gutter snipe that keeps you reverting back into these things. Kill it. It's in you. It's the tick in you. It's nothing to do with me. Ever notice that the tick in somebody else is always ticking somebody else off? Yeah, usually the tick comes from talk. They tick, I talk. I tick, they talk, Tick, talk, tick, talk, tick, talk. Yeah. Yeah, get me out of here, Mom. That's all I can say. That's all you got work to do, kid. Okay, I'm good. Yeah, I know, I'm good. Yeah, to endure, persevere, until the truth is fulfilled. And that's all you're doing, is fulfilling the truth. That's the Holy Grail, the cup. The cup must runneth over with truth. And if you're still using the legal name, you got an empty cup because somebody else has drank it on you. The very life source of you. And they'll guzzle you right to death. Pretty simple. Yeah, so when all else fails with me, I'll go to the Phoenician, and that's what it felt like it needed to do tonight, so that's what I did. I just hope it was educational as much as it's hopefully entertaining. Balance it out.
Helps me a lot. Helps me a lot. Thank you for doing it.
Well, it's me too. I'm, in as much as it looks like I'm doing it for you, I'm doing it for me too, because this is me in my learning process. I'm just, when I'm on air at night, all I'm doing is showing you what I do all day anyway. That's all. This is all I do, guys. In case anyone wonders why I can come to the table every night like this, some nights I'm not in a fucking mood. Some nights I've just had enough. I just want to get in my own zone and say, fuck everything, everyone, because I'm not going to tolerate any monkey chatter or anything whatsoever. And you all get that way too, I know. We all do. That's this reality. That's the part that we get to overcome. And you conquer that within yourself. So it's just me meditating out loud. That's all this show is. This is the work I do within myself. And I just, at night, when we get together, or daytime, wherever it is, wherever you are, it's noon always anyway. It's always create, destroy, noon, none, noon, same thing. Okay? So this is just me meditating verbally. That's it. Did you ever notice that during the day, while you were in the, quote, awake state, unquote, that the brain doesn't shut down? You ever notice that?
Yeah.
Ever notice thinking about something? All the time? Yeah.
All the time. Yep.
Yeah. So that's how your thoughts are controlled. By making you think about certain things in a certain way, your thoughts are controlled, and that pattern continues, and you keep going along with it, so the thoughts that you think are yours aren't yours at all. That's just all the eye contact, eye contracts caught in the Lucifer world. Remember, I told you this place is a false reality.
Yeah.
It's right in the words. Fall say. Fall, creation. False. Oh, done getting fed on. Heaven is done with this. You know. It is what it is. You make the world what the world is around you. And that which you contract with and agree to, you are part of, and by association, guilted and guilty, covered in poisonous gold or not. It's pretty black and white, isn't it? I don't see any gray area. Yeah, the only gray area that people are involved in is the gray matter stuck between their fucking ears that has them delusional. Thinking with the wrong gold. Remember, that's a sludge. You got to refine that down to the gold of the heart. Well, you think it's a good idea, but it sure doesn't feel right. Yeah. So you can test yourself on every choice, every thought you have. At least I do. Why did I think that? Oh, wait a minute. That's okay. Because you can always check when the demon's trying to sneak in and. Nah, fuck that. Go ahead. Not you. I was talking about the demon. You know, a fluffy thing. Yeah. Fuck, I feel. I so feel for the newbies here. I really do. How about you guys?
I'm thinking people are waking up much faster. Much faster.
Oh, I agree. I see it every day. And that's not because I say so. It's because it's what's being shown to me. It's pretty obvious. You know, you got people putting out videos, posters, the right kind. And, hey, I'm not sure if you tuned in or not, Rachel, but don't post another fucking poster on my page, okay? I don't want to hear anything that's not yours anymore. I deleted another one today. That's the second strike. Hint, fucking hint. Okay? And I love you enough to do this. I've asked everyone, you included, to stop promoting somebody else's idea as yours. That is the biggest trap of all. You want to share something? Make it original. It's really easy to make it original with truth. Do something involving legal name fraud to expose it to humanity. Try that one on, instead of passing along some other regurgitated fucking nonsense from a legal name demon that somehow you still think has a better idea than you. That's your contract. So, by not posting posters belonging to, little sayings and quirky things of other people, I want to hear from you. Because if I'm not hearing from you, I'm hearing a regurgitated fest from some other fucking demon that you're promoting and worshiping, and I will block you accordingly. Because if you can't think for yourself, then I don't want you or anyone like that anywhere near me. You're dangerous. You haven't even got a grip on your own mind yet. That's just a copycat. Okay? We don't play the copycat game here. And it's very specific because most people, vast majority of people actually got that message. Still you and a couple of others that haven't got that message yet. The ones that got the message aren't able to post on my Facebook anymore, but I thought I might give you another heads up, seeing as you're at 2 strikes already. You're far more than 2, but, I start my count when I feel I need to start my count. I start my count whenever it's like, okay, still not getting it through, huh? Well, I'll tell you, the moment that it gets through, when you can't get to the page, might be the moment it sinks in, but then it's too late for you to, oh yeah, now I get it. But it's not important that you get through anymore. To me, it's important that you get through to you. Now you get it? Okay. That's just me helping you along. Because you're not going to get it yourself. That you're just passing along somebody else's buck. And then trying to drop that shit on my table, passing the buck to me. Well, the buck stops here. And you'll find very quickly that that buck has got one serious motherfucking kick that will block you right out of the universe. Mine, anyway. It's a courtesy. I've asked a few times, yeah? Like, how many years? Yeah, you keep your fear porn, your poster porn, and all the rest of it. If there isn't a truth contained within it regarding exposing that using a legal name is illegal, then it's not original at all. Because I'll tell you, the most original idea on the earth right now is that it is illegal to use a legal name. It's pretty new to humanity, isn't it? Pretty original. Pretty different idea than we were taught, right? So I'll stick with the original ideas. Because in that sticking to the original idea, guess what I get to find? You, the real you. Not some copycatted, regurgitated version of a Luciferian you. Remember, Lucifer steals creation, because Lucifer can't create. You're telling me that you can't create. You can't be part of creation. You have to steal from it. That's why I like these little aphorisms. Because what I do with them is I'll take them and make them real in the now. And it's all common sense, really. It really is. Truth is common sense. Here's the easiest way to look at it. If something was deliberately hurting you, wouldn't it be common sense to say that that's not a good idea and that you best find a way to not let that do that anymore? That's just common sense, don't you think? Well, the legal name is killing humanity. Best get the word out. It's just common sense. Anything else is just more bullshit of more bullshit. Not interested. Excuse me. So, again, blocking is not judgment. Blocking is choice. I just choose to not have people shit all over my fucking dinner table. How about you? How would you feel? You don't see me going over and posting shit porn on your pages. I just stick to my own in the group. Rarely in the group. The discussion group. I'll, comment occasionally. And I'll put the occasional post up. Share the occasional thing there. From an original point of view. To expose what? Yeah, that's right. It's illegal to use a legal name. That's a new idea on humanity. But you can always tell because people react very quickly to it. You ever notice how people react quickly to good ideas or new ideas? Oh, that's new. Yeah, it is. Yeah, but you'll find demons don't react quite that way. My Ferrari. Vroom, vroom. Right into the tomb. Lucky you. Yo. Whatever. I'll stick with creation. It's just common sense told me that. Did you guys suffer from serious bouts of common sense? Yes? I know the ones that have. We're chronic common sensors. Talk about taking a census. Well, we're taking a census right now. Do you want to be part of the common censor? The with my say and sayer, my creation with infinitely my creation, or are you going to be part of the dead census? Well, sign a census. It's all the same to me. Sign up here, sinner. Yeah. Anyway, what do we got? 19 minutes here. I'm going to try Mags again to see if her mic's any better. That's a bit better. Good. It's not. Doesn't sound like waves crashing on the shore anymore. You there, Megs? Come on in, everybody. We only got 20 minutes here. I don't have a rollover tonight, so greedy little bitch took all the airtime. You know who. It's my meditation. Fuck off. Anyway, Megs, you there? Roar? I know Roar and Liberty.
Roar's here.
Yeah. I can feel you drifting. It's okay. I know who's cruising with me. Yeah. Yeah. Don't you love those kazingas? Oh, yeah. Oh, constantly? Yeah, me too. That's why I share them. Okay, here's a trick question. What's the most illegal thing you can do on this planet?
Use the legal name.
Yeah. And I love these people that talk to me about, well, you know, the law, this and that. I said, yeah, but it's illegal to use legal name. Well, I know, but where's that for?
Hello?
Hi.
There you are. Yay.
Sorry.
That's good. No, that's good.
Is it still
all right,
crackling?
so you're done moaning and crying and whining and victiming all over that fucking meditation course you took, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just making sure. I hate for you to be a dumb cunt again tonight.
No more dumb cunts.
Good. Yeah, Demon don't like that one. I use that one occasionally. Don't be a dumb cunt, right?
Right.
Because you know what's going to echo every time the demon wants to raise its victim head? Oh, dumb cunt. Yeah, DC, direct current, that one, bitch. All right, so we're not going to be dumb cunts and cry about our little victim and you can't do that. No more, right? None of us? I didn't think so. Good. Thank you for growing up. That's all it is. Grow up. Oh, the poor baby. Did you get your spankings? Oh. And that's all it is.
Yeah, it is.
That's all it is. Boy, when we see it from the right perspective, it's so meaningless, isn't it?
Yeah.
Everything you did in your life was absolutely fucking pointless and meaningless in the Luciferian world, in the illusion that somehow it's meaningful. Yeah. Yeah, there's not much here.
Now.
Yeah. The only thing meaningful to me is truth, life itself.
Yeah.
Everything else is dead. Yeah, I had to laugh at that headline. The Martin Lawrence found dead. You know, he's done a bunch of movies with Will Smith and many others. Yeah, if you look for the name, you'll recognize the guy. He's quite a funny character. But he's dead, and it's funny. The girl that was, you know, the slave that goes around cleaning up after everybody else's shit for money, maid or whatever you want to call that. I've never seen a dead body before. Really? Never been to a funeral, huh? Oh, well, wait. Yeah, okay. Well, don't tell me lies. What was the earliest recollection you guys can have of going to a funeral home? I remember mine. I was 11 years old in Ireland. It was a great uncle. I never even met the guy, and I was crying because of the energy of the room. Ripped me apart. My grandmother asked me, "Yeah, why are you crying?" I said, "Because it's so sad here." Yet there they go and gather for their dead, eh? Never seen a dead body, huh? Yeah, you should see them getting dragged out of buildings. That's fun.
All wrapped up in regret and what you shoulda, woulda, coulda done, then didn't bother to do or take time to do. That's what all that's about.
Well, legal name says you're going to experience that all for yourself, and those that don't, well, there won't be too many fun for L homes you're going to. Yeah, funner L, funnel of L. Yeah, funner indeed, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah, they're smoking your ass is what they're doing. Yeah, you got that hiss coming back on again, Mags. Not sure.
Is that?
That's all good. It's all good. It was just really, 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 really loud earlier. So it was loud last night. It's again finely tuned ears for studio. So I pick up every nuance.
The cord has been chewed on gently.
Yeah, that'll do it. That's all right. Hasn't it? Well, we didn't chew on our own cords here. We decided to cut the umbilical to the Whore of Babylon. Legal name is the umbilical cord to the Whore of Babylon. And it's feeding from you. So if you're okay with that, well, enjoy your stay in hell. He'll tell you. Hotel California? If you're in Hotel California, legal name, Hotel California, the Hell's Furnace, you can check out, but you can never leave. You need a legal name to check out. And apparently Martin Lawrence checked out without a legal name, but apparently he did because it's the L.A. corner. Oh, look, got a blue bag and everything. Lucky you. Yeah. ML. Martin Luther. Martin Lawrence. It's all the same fucking, well, what's a loot? Martin Luther. Yeah, looter. Loot. Isn't that an instrument you play and something you do to rip people off? Loot, pillage. Lucifer plays the lute, the panpipes. Simple Simon met a pieman on the way to the fair, and there goes a fucking Pied Piper of Hamelin. To be or not to be? Alas, poor, your ick. I knew thee well. That's your ick, your spirit. It's a simple game. It changes so quickly when you change. It really does. Your whole world changes. You got to get a grip on your own thoughts, though. If you are thinking in the construct of another, pass it on to somebody else's bullshit poster without your ideas in it, it's just another fucking regurgitation of who you're not.
Oh, speaking of bullshit, after listening the rant you had gone on about old Zen dude.
Oh yeah.
Anyway,
I was not impressed with that post at all. Again, just promoting more fear porn.
Oh yeah, big time.
I don't care who you are.
Well, I went to and I looked at one of his the latest video, and I was curious to hear what he had to say. I like to listen to those little nuances and listen to check find bullshit. Anyway, it was interesting that I caught a line. He's all wrapped up in the symbolism, the symbols, right? And he says all of this has nothing to do with the words of the law. And I said, it's like the first thing that came to mind is like, are you an idiot? Letters are symbols.
Well, symbols. It's simulated torus fields. That's what they are.
Yeah, and anything and everything that's any of these people are doing, if they're using a fucking legal name, it's all for naught. Do they not fucking get this?
Yeah, well, then one is living up to the name of the Zen gardener. What are you gardening, Zen? Souls for Lou? It's the only question I have to ask. By the actions, one is known. Again, this is not a no harm, no foul on any particular personality. A personality is just a fucking demon. So you can leave your personality out of this liar, purveyor of hate, fear porn, and the rest of it, because that's you. I'm not going to fucking tolerate that.
Oh, yeah.
And it's not personal at all.
And the people whining so much about how we're going to do this and do that. I mean, how about, all right, let me put it this way. When I found this out and realized and knew that this is about them, they, whoever, stealing your child.
Mm-hmm.
So this is your child on the line, and you're worried about, well, if I need to do this, this, and this, so you're going to leave your child. This is your child we're speaking of. Who gives a flying fuck about anything else?
There you go.
It's just fucking beyond me how some people, they can't grasp that simplest thing.
Yeah. Well, see, that's what happens. When you become of creation, you become the protective, quote, mother, modus operandi of creation. The true father and mother of the child within self. That's
and everything else
that's what a real mother and father does for their child. They protect their child at all costs, true or false. That's
True.
what you do spiritually. You become the mother, the father, and the child, the Holy Trinity within self. You complete the quad. You complete that quad, bringing it all together, the four quadrants of the heart. And yeah, you nailed it right there. Again.
Another clue?
See how smart you guys are? You're fucking geniuses. That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to prove that you are all individually incredible geniuses. This requires your imagination back.
That's it. That's the key. Going back and remembering that what it was like being a child. That wonderment before the shit paradigm walked into your world, you know?
Yeah, it's called being the child without acting like one. And that's what adults are. They're a bunch of fucking grown-up children acting like fucking children in a playground beating each other up. I want that Barbie. I want that Tonka truck. Oh, yeah. And you call yourselves grown-ups. Really? Really? Yeah, I used to as well, and then I realized what an immature little shit I was. And all I do now is work towards not being an immature little shit, and just tell it as it is.
An out-of-control, emotional, hysterical psych.
Yeah, you know, any good mom and dad will tell their children not to beat up other children, yes?
Yes.
Well, tell your own child to stop doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, start with your own kid, you, first. Your own coat of many cullers. Cull, to harvest. Yeah, cull hers, call hers. Yeah, dog collars, Lee ashes. Yeah, Luciferian consciousness ash, dualities. Dog tags. It's all about chasing cars with these fuckers, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Of course, once they get some meat, they eat the meat off it, and then they bury the bones, don't they? Yeah. Oh, we're going to bury it so we got something to snack for later. Now, all the bones of this world have been ripped from it. There's no more bone here to feed on. Yeah, bone to pick with you, Lucifer? No, I just picked every bone out of your fucking closet. Old Mother Hubbard went to her cupboard. Get old Rover a bone.
That's funny you brought...
Yeah, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, when she bent over, old Rover drove her and gave her a bone of his own. Sure did. Yeah.
I was reading nursery rhymes the other day, and that one stuck in my head because Old Mother Hubbard is supposed to be about a man, not a woman.
Well, again,
it's about a guy.
Well, again, it's about the old lady who lived in a Pisces. Shoe, you might call it. Show and tell. Yeah. Shoe and truth L. You got it. T. Yeah, nothing sweeter than you. Time to put the tiara on and row that boat home. You know, once you understand the spell, it doesn't matter what the letter is, what the shape is. It has no more power. It's no longer a symbol, a simulated torus field. Now it's just a bull. And you see the bullshit and you call it, and guess what? The torsion field is yours again. Because here's what you've done. You've stepped into the true creation of creation itself. That's a good idea. That's just common sense. Wait a minute, Kate. That means that creation gets everything perfect? Yep. And all I have to do is accept that? Yep. And it might be yep. But I should do it anyway? Yep. And you'll see the magic for yourself? Yep. But you won't know until you try, right? Yep. Are you going to try? Well, then don't ask. Here's the cabbage. Try it. If you don't like it, fine, tell me. But I'll tell you, you're going to love this shit. You won't get enough of this cabbage.
Oh, I jumped in to take a bath.
I know. It's cabbage. Give me it. And it's like, pour it on, baby. Pour it on. You know, Cabbage Patch dolls. You know what a Cabbage Patch is in the UK? Pussy.
I'm afraid to ask. Go ahead. What's a Cabbage Patch?
And weren't Cabbage Patch dolls all the rage? Pussy was all the rage. Still all the rage. That's all they wanted to show you. So look, we took the two balls, threw them up inside for the fault stars to suck in life source, you know, and left the penis in place, of course, and just made sure that you can make eye contract, pump, 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 you know, with the semen ticks. Create a few more ships on the high seas of death. Yeah.
Semantics. They were bloodsuckers, yeah?
Yeah, semantics, semantics, Semitics. You're fucking right I'm an anti-Semitic. I'm anti-false Jew. Fucking right I am. I am anti-evil. That's it. Anything to do with it. And that is the path I walk. It's the only one I walk. I work on it every day with me, and we share it every day up until the point that it says in Revelation 17, verse 17, "For God hath put in their hearts to fulfill his will, truth to be fulfilled, and to agree, and to give their kingdom unto the beast." Yeah, Nicodemus, we went the opposite way of Nicodemus. "Until the words of God shall be fulfilled." Until and shall. Definitive, gonna get done. So be it. As it is in heaven, so it is on earth. As it is on earth, so it is in heaven. What's in your heart is the heaven or hell you endure. And me, this physical hell, I'll endure it for as long as I have to, because I know the truth. And nothing will derail that. And I will rail on and on about it. Woo-woo! This little engine can and will. 10 little engines, got them all. Whole collection. Picked them up one by one. Simple game.
Now.
Yeah, I'd say we have a far better idea of creation than this shithole. What do you think? Yeah, I thought so too. You can be way more creative and benevolent than this, just to be in creation and let it flow. Sure. You think you can out-create creation? Knock yourself out, because everything that is created is created. It just got corrupted, that's all. Yeah, and the woman which thou sawest is that great city,